The temperature is dropping as summer turns to fall here on Olathe North campus. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Nick. It is cooler, but things are heating up as we head into second quarter. Today on your Eagles Perch. Internet safety should always be on our mind. It's a big, bad, scary World Wide Web. But with a few precautions, you can stay safe. Share these tips with your loved ones, brought to us by Terrell, Ashlyn, and Sarah.
73% of 11 out of 17-year-olds have a social media account. Don't post any personal information about yourself. Avoid talking to unnotified guests or strangers, people that you don't know. Think about the consequences that you have with your actions. This is Terrell Harris, and I'm signing off.
Now that the year has gotten started, we wanted to get to know our new principal. Taylor and Riley got a chance to talk with Mr. Herman. Here's what they found out.
I'm sure you guys have already met Mr. Herman as the former baseball coach here at Olathe North, but this year he's our principal. Tune in and we'll talk about him.
I taught at Olathe North for 9 years. I taught American history and geography, and then I went to Pioneer Trail as an assistant principal for 1 year, and then I came back to Olathe North the last 7 years as assistant principal, athletic director, and then this year's my first year as principal. Wow. Well, of course, football I'm excited for. Really excited for our girls volleyball team this year. They should have a great year. Cross country has a really high end. They should do very, very well. So all of the fall sports really excited for. And then of course when winter comes, basketball, both boys and girls, really excited about that. Our swim teams are going to do really well. Baseball, softball, and track in the spring. Really excited. So basically I'm a big, huge sports fan. So all of our sports I'm excited about. To be perfectly honest with you, I have already visited with Stuco, and I'm going to visit with the senior class. I also know that Mr. Butler at ONW is the one that does it all, and we are definitely looking into possibly doing something like the senior walk.
Well, there's your new principal, Olathe North. This is Tasia, Lexi, and Shania.
Teens and cars are always a hot topic. We got Chris on, our Eagle News expert, to share his thoughts on the best cars for teens with his partners, Brendan and Jesus.
Most of us have a car, right? I know I do. Here are my top 5 car companies: Toyota, Honda, Lexus, Ford.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
What's your graduating year?
2017.
What is your favorite brand of car?
I like Toyotas because they're long, share rapidity.
What Toyota car is your favorite?
I do like the Toyota Camry. It's simple and it's easy to drive.
What is your favorite color car?
Probably red or blue.
What year of the Toyota Camry is your favorite?
Probably the newest one.
Why?
Because it's newer.
Okay.
These are my favorite cars. How about you? This is Christopher, Jesus, and Brandon for Eagles News.
Nick, what are you doing?
I'm catching Pokemon!
Just be careful out there. Nick, Justine, and I have this on the Pokemon craze. Ever since Pokemon Go came out, many people have been playing it, including some teachers. We went to Miss Zonker's room where she's been playing the game quite often.
You are an advocate, at the least, of a game called Pokemon Go.
Yes.
What are some feelings you have about it? Just your general outlook on the game.
Well, I love it, except when people are playing it during class, unless they have good Pokemon that I can transfer. I love it. I find it really fun. It gets me out of the house, and I walk my dog a lot more.
Or rather, how often would you say that you end up playing the game?
I usually play on the weekends, and I go down to like the plaza and stuff, so I see tons of people out playing them there.
As far as the students in class, what are your guidelines or your restrictions that you have? Because I see you have a little poster over in that direction.
Yes, well, I got that online, and I think the first time, for first events, I take your phone and I waste all your Pokeballs. Second offense, I take your phone, I waste your Pokeballs and like a lucky egg or maybe some incense. And the third time, I waste all your Pokeballs, expend a lucky egg, and then I transfer your best Pokemon to the professor for 1 candy.
And for those that do not know the game very well, that would not be ideal, would it?
No, it's a big jip.
Well, thank you, Miss Anker. It was
Sure.
very helpful.
Thank you.
This was Chip, Nick, and Justine from Eagles Perch.
The fall theater seasoning is happening now. Chip and I have gotten to be the part of The Election, a play opening October 13th, 14th, and 15th. Justine, Chip, and I have more.
The Olathe North fall theater season is coming to a beginning, and with that, the show The Election is starting to open up. We had our friend Chip go in an interview with the director, Miss Gerdell, to see what she thought.
We're here with Miss Gerdell. She is the director for the show Election. And so, how's the election been going?
It's been a lot of fun. Don Zelitis knows how to write dialogue for teenagers, and so it's been fun and laughing after school every day.
When is the show supposed to come out?
It opens on October 13th, which is Thursday, a week from today, and runs the 13th, 14th, and 15th in the Little Theater.
Are there many parallels between the current election and the story of the show Election?
Yes, this was written just for this election, I think. It's a satire on super PACs and the role that the media plays.
So, how much is it to get into the show, and how long does it run?
The show starts at 7:30. It's $8 to get in. I would think it's a couple of hours long. We haven't actually had a finished run through to time it. It also has an added feature before the show. We're doing what's called a living museum, which is a unique style of acting, sharing history facts and those kinds of things. So, yeah, it'd be a nice evening from like 7 to 9:30.
In this living museum, is there any characters or people that we can suspect to see there?
Well, I know they have looked at other unusual elections where strange things happened and created the vignettes from those. And then another advantage is there are some history teachers and some English teachers who may be offering extra credit for attending the show.
This is Nick and Chip and Justine for Eagles Perch.
I'm Nick.
I'm Caleb.
And I don't know how to read.
None of us do.
See you next week.